them blend into their environment. Now the first thing you're going to see, if you look real hard, way over on your right, towards the back corner, you're going to see an okapi. Now the stripes on the okapi leg make them resemble a zebra, but believe it or not, they're the only known relative of the giraffe. How about that? Definitely a very unique creature. Oh, and if you swivel real quick over there to your left, if you look real hard in the bushes over there, you'll get to see a group of bongos. Now you are so lucky to see even a trace of a bongo. They are so rarely seen. They're known as the ghost of the forest. So very neat. Oh, and then for all my bird lovers out there, we got some yellow-billed stork coming up on the left. They are famous for eating frogs, fish, snakes, and even small birds. So they definitely have a very eclectic taste. Well, but all these watering holes around here, now these are important gathering places here in the forest, and our best chance to see some of the rarer species like the black rhino. And hey, it's our lucky day. Look over there. It is a black rhino. Now, unfortunately, hundreds of thousands of these guys have been killed for their horns. There's less than 3,600 left in all of Africa. It really is a shame because they are powerful creatures. Oh man. Alright, well, we're just moving right along. We got all kinds of animals around here. So right up there on your right, yet again, you have to look real hard, but there is a greater kudu up there. Very well camouflaged in those trees. I can't see him very well, so we're going to go ahead and keep on moving. Because right up ahead, we got another interesting species of bird. There's some saddle-billed stork over on your left, and they are in fact the tallest storks in Africa, reaching 5 feet tall with wingspans between 7 and 9 feet. Now, as we get up over this hill and around the corner, we'll be approaching the Sapi River. Make sure you keep your eyes peeled on the water, because there's almost always hippos around here. Hippos are among the largest species here in Africa. They're born at 85 pounds, which may not seem like much, but large males can grow up to be more than 5,000 pounds. Talk about tipping the scales. They're huge. Now, I did see one submerge back there on your right, but don't worry, if you didn't get a chance to see it, there should be some more coming up ahead. This water's usually teeming with them, so let's go check it out. Over there. Oh, and what do you know? I see some hippos coming up on the other side of this island. Now, what's ironic about these creatures is even though they spend most of their days in the water, they really can't swim very well. When they do, they use a little bit of a doggy paddle, but most of the time, they are only walking on the river bottom. Oh, and then those big white birds you see in the middle, those are pink-backed pelicans, and they usually nest together in groups, much as the way they would right back there on that island. Oh, but I almost forgot. I'm going to make sure to take it extremely slowly across this rickety old bridge coming off. That's because if you watch your left-hand side, you'll be able to see some of my shifty-eyed friends. The Nile crocodile. Now they are much larger and much more aggressive than their American counterparts. They can grow up to 20 feet in length. Look at the size of them. And on top of that, they can close their mouths with 1,200 pounds per square inch of closing pressure. And speaking of that, they look hungry. Let's get out of here.
Simba 1, come in.
This is Simba 1. Over.
Just wanted to let you know that my ground patrol has seen a lot of elephant activity near the Red Clay Pit. You definitely want to check out that area.
Roger, Wilson, thanks for the tip. What if we head that way in a bit? Over. Alright, we're now leaving the forest and entering a completely different ecosystem called the savannah, where you'll see a wide variety of different animals. Then I'll make sure to move on to elephant country, like Wilson had mentioned. But first, speaking of different, this upside down looking tree right here is called a baobab tree. Baobab trees survive long periods of drought by storing water in their trunk and also by remaining leafless about 9 months out of the year. But this is my favorite view of the reserve. The Serengeti grasslands span hundreds of miles across East Africa. It's home to some of our most famous residents, like giraffes and even lions and elephants, so I hope we get a chance to see all that today. It's also the superhighway for millions of migrating animals every year. This is all part of the wild Africa. We are working so hard to save. But now, I saw lots of really neat stuff way off in the distance over there. But I'm gonna wait till we get just a little bit closer before I start to describe them. Oh, but hey, I see something just up ahead. As soon as I get around this corner, I'll be able to point them out. There we go. Make sure you keep your eyes on your left. You'll be able to see the trademark of this entire reserve. These right here are sable antelope. And in fact, if you look real hard at that little tiny one, the little nubs for horns, that is a baby. So lots of growing to do for them. Definitely one of my favorite animals. Very unique for an antelope. Oh wow, running around a little bit. Very cool. Oh, and coming up, just as a quick side note, you might notice these tall cones of earth. They're spread out all over the place around here. Those are termite mounds. They are as hard as concrete. But coming up, as we get around, we're going to get a much better view of these guys. But look just up ahead. There's a pair of giraffes. I actually see 4 of them because there's a couple off in the distance as well. Let me get around here. I got to see them better. Anybody a fan of giraffes back there? Oh yeah, I'm sure you do. Giraffes are definitely one of the most famous, as I had mentioned earlier. Just real quick around here.
I have to be on this side.
Not only are there giraffes right next to the truck, if you look just up ahead, I see a baby as well. Look how much smaller they are. But oh man, it's coming right in front of our truck. You can't ask for a much better view than this.
Let's come in on our side. Come in on our side. Let's come in.
Okay, we're gonna just let him cross real quick. Hey buddy. Just looking in, checking us out a little bit. Wow is definitely right for that one. But you didn't think you were going to get that close to a giraffe. Okay. Alright, but we're just going to kind of hang out here for a second. See if...
There you go. Look in there.
Yeah, that is very true. Not only is there giraffe right up ahead, of course, as you already see, if you look over to your left really quick, you'll get a chance to see some white bearded wildebeest hanging out in the shade of those trees right there. One last view of that awesome giraffe, but here's the baby I was talking about. How cute is that little thing? They're actually born at 6 feet tall. Could you imagine? So definitely very young. But also back there you got some Patterson's eel. Those are those big tan creatures. The cute little ones with the black stripe across their bellies. Those are Thompson's gazelle, around here much more commonly known as Tommies. And then those ones with the huge horns, those are Anconi cattle, also known as Watusi cattle, which is much more fun to say. Those long horns they have can reach 6 feet in length. How about that? So all kinds of cool stuff around there. We got the best view of a few giraffes you could possibly ask for. There's even some impala right up ahead. If you look over to your right hand side. I don't know how we're going to beat all those really neat animals, but let's go give it a shot.
Zimmerman, this is Wilson. What is your location? Over.
We're at Monkey Point approaching elephant country. Over.
Keep your eyes open for me. We picked up a baby elephant that was wandering off on its own. We couldn't find the mother. I'm afraid that baby is a reserve.
Oh no. Roger, Wilson. I'll definitely keep my eyes open for you. Over. Oh man, I really hope there aren't any poachers around here. Hopefully don't have to worry about it too much though, because if you look over to your left hand side, right on top of the rocks, you'll see a mandrill hanging out. It's the largest monkey in Africa, and males can reach up to 100 pounds. And unfortunately you can't see too much, but their trademark are their brightly colored noses of red and blue. Can't see them too well though. What do you say? Let's go find some elephants. Oh, and in the meantime, it sounds like I'm picking up Harambe radio station. Stop real quick, see if I can tune into something good. Well, what do you know? It's my favorite song. Go ahead and feel free to sing along if you like it. Now, I was tipped off this road is going to be closed here. I was hoping it'd be fixed by now, but apparently not. But hey, there's a great view of an elephant back there. And actually, I was told that as long as I head straight through here, we should go straight towards the red clay pits, where Wilson said there's a whole herd of elephants. So, although we have a great view here, let's go check it out. Let's see what we can find.
We're gonna go look at a herd of it.
Now, this way seems okay. No big deal. Maybe I
Bumpy.
spoke too soon. You think someone would have told me about a dilapidated old bridge in the way? But I'm sure it's completely safe, no worries. They would have told me about it if it wasn't, right? Alright, we're just gonna take a nice... Hey, an elephant! By the way, wait, hold on, guys! Oh, I hope it doesn't go down. Oh, man, let's get off it before it does. Is everyone okay back there? Is everyone okay? Oh, thumbs up, that's good. Because that could have been bad. But don't worry, I'll fix that. I will. Well, let's just keep going. Hey, but what do you know? I got you to the red clay pit safe and sound. And Wilson was right. We must be approaching a herd. You'll see plenty of elephant tusk marks and even some elephant footprints. And what most people don't know is that elephants will eat this clay to help gain essential nutrients they need in their diet. And now, needless to say, these elephants are incredibly important to us here, and the more we learn about them, the better off we are in protecting them. Here in Harambe, scientists are studying elephant vocal communication to help us better to understand how they interact with one another, and also what they need to survive. So definitely really help us out. Oh, and what do you know? As we go around here, you'll get a chance to see a pair of baby elephants. How cute are they? See them? Now, baby elephants never travel too far away from their parents. That's because they do learn by copying adult behaviors. That's why Wilson is so worried about finding that baby alone without its mom. I really hope they find one soon. Oh, man. Alright, but oh, look at this! There's an even younger one up here. Look how small! Oh, that's right too. Got some good sound effects up here. It's really great to see something like that. Looks like we're going to hang out here for just a second. So might as well talk to you about the elephants just a little bit more. Now, as you go throughout the day, you might notice that the elephants will start to have more dirt on their backs. That's because regardless of how tough their skin might seem, it's actually very sensitive to the sun and very susceptible to sunburn. So they will cover their backs with dirt and mud throughout the day to help protect themselves from the sun. And that's definitely a behavior that the babies will learn from their parents. Oh, and just up ahead, I'm pretty sure most of you can see it, we've got a group of greater flamingo visiting the watering hole today. Greater flamingo are the lightest pink of all flamingo species, getting their color from the brine shrimp and other water creatures that they eat that do contain large amounts of keratin that help change their color to pink. Oh, and I just noticed, I don't know how many of you can see them. You're going to be able to see it much better as we circle around a little bit. But make sure you pay attention to those cute little gray fluff balls in the middle of the island. Those are in fact baby flamingos. So not only do you get a great opportunity to see a baby elephant and a baby giraffe a little bit earlier, but you'll get a chance to see some baby flamingos in just a minute. It's really neat because when they're born, they're all gray and fluffy, and it takes them over a year to reach that full pink color. So the grayer they are, the younger they are. Oh, and looks like we are finally on the move again. Can't ask for a much better view of those elephants, especially for such a long period of time. And everybody see those babies? They're all over the place in there. Oh, and coming up on your right-hand side, you'll also see some more Thompson's gazelle. Again, much more commonly known as Tommies. Now, regardless of the fact that they look like babies, they aren't. They're full-grown. The Tommies only reach about 60 pounds. So, they're definitely little guys. One last look, and we are on our way. along here, we are sometimes lucky enough to see some white rhino. So definitely keep your eyes open for that. I see lots of tracks and things, but no real sign of them. They couldn't have got too far though. Oh, but one thing you are going to want to see, if you look off in the distance, you'll see a pair of ostriches, probably belonging to these ostrich eggs you'll see right down next to their truck. I'm not surprised to see them back there because they never usually stray too far from their eggs. And I'm hoping to get a little bit of a better view of some ostriches later on.
I see you at the junction. I suggest you go west. It will be worth it.
Roger, Wilson, we'll head that way in just a bit, over. But first, I definitely need to point this out. Do me a favor, scan that tree line up there for me. And if you look real hard, you'll see a pair of cheetahs. Their heads are just popped up. They're very well camouflaged back there, but they are there. And no matter how hard they are to see, I definitely had to point them out because they are by far my favorite animals. They can run up to 70 miles an hour in short bursts of speed, making them the fastest land mammal. They are awesome. Wow.
Yeah, I like beetles though.
Oh, and speaking of big cats, here's something else you're definitely gonna want to see. If you look right on top of that little hill there, it's called a copy. If you look right below that flat rock there is a male lion laying down right underneath it. Do you see him? You just see his mane popping up. Oh, and no way. Not only is there the largest African carnivore over there on your left, but if you look just up ahead, you'll see a whole group of white rhinos. There's even an adolescent there. See how small? Oh man, this is awesome to see because white rhinos are the best African success story. They were once hunted to the brink of extinction for their horns, but thanks to widespread conservation and anti-poaching efforts, their numbers have returned to sustainable levels. So again, great to see that. In addition, there's also some scimitar horned orcs over there and some ostriches, but I'm going to head to the other side of that clearing where you'll see them a little better. Let's go and do that right now. Fortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to get a chance to see a lion again, but no worries. It looks like we got some warthog burrows coming up ahead. Anybody know the most famous warthog ever? Anybody? Pumbaa. Everyone knows Pumbaa, right? And there's one of his close relatives. There's warthog. Now they may be small, but they're rather quick for their size. They can run up to 30 miles an hour. Oh, and coming up ahead, not only do we have some more ostrich eggs, but we have a few more ostriches. And again, these here are scimitar horned orcs, getting their name from those long horns they got there, resembling the scimitar sword of the Middle East. But let's go ahead and continue on with our tour. As long as we head up the street.
There are poachers in the area. Can you help us cut them off?
Oh no, poachers! These animals, they need our help. When do you say you want to go help stop the poachers? Yeah! Alright, let's get going. Oh no. The gates have been smashed through. The poachers must have already been here. Oh man, I hope we're not too late. But, hey Wilson, we're heading off the reserve. Any idea where they're at?
The poachers are heading east. Keep moving and then drive them to my patrol. Over.
Will do, Wilson. Hold on, everyone. This could get rough. Oh no, I hear the poachers! Let's go get them! Watch out for the geysers, guys! Oh, but hey, Wilson, we found their camp! Oh no. But after all that, Wilson, their camp's deserted.
Oh, not to worry. You dropped them right into my patrol.
Oh, that's great, let's go see if we can catch up to them. But hey, Wilson, they still on the loose! Oh, hey, what do you know? They must have got him! And there's that baby elephant we heard so much about. Guys, thanks so much for helping us stop the poachers. You should feel a sense of achievement knowing you helped save a baby elephant and his mom. Unfortunately, though, it does look like they got off their scheduled track, so I guess I have to drop you off at the closest boarding post. But no worries, it's just a short walk back to Dragon Village. Oh, and thanks so much for touring with Kilimanjaro Safaris today. If you're for some more up-close animal encounters, I recommend Pangani Forest Exploration Trail, where you'll see lots of really neat animals like gorillas and even some naked mole rats. So I'd recommend that if you have a chance. Oh, but this does look like the end of the road here. I really hope you enjoyed it. What do you say? Did you guys have fun? Did you? Alright, that's what I like to hear. I really hope you did. Unfortunately, though, all fun must come to an end. Make sure you watch your fingers and toes, and don't forget to check those net bags. Oh, and do watch your step as you exit. But now, you have been so awesome. I'd really rather not say goodbye. I'd rather say go well. And here in Africa, that's Kwaharini. So, Kwaharini, everybody. And enjoy the rest.